Hi guys, it's Kendra from Crafty Kendra. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that we're going to do is bring in a piece of Very Vanilla, and this piece measures 3 3/4 by 2 1/4 inch. We're also going to bring in our image sheet, and on our image sheet you'll see that I have stamped the solid Evergreen image from the Evergreen stamp set. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bring in our Stamp-A-Majig, but before I do that I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive behind the paper to keep it from moving. We're going to center it towards the top. Bring in our Stamp-A-Majig. Okay. Just going to stamp our Evergreen image in Old Olive. Okay. So with just one more time. Alright, just like that. I'm going to put our Old Olive ink away. Next we're going to bring in our sponge stopper and our crumb cake ink, and we're just going to sponge the edges of this piece, and we're going to bring it in quite a ways. Alright, and while you have that ink out, I have another piece of Very Vanilla, and it measures 4 inches by 4 inches, and I've gone ahead and sponged it as well. I'm going to set it aside. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to make the edge of it a little bit darker by just pouncing the sponge stopper on the edge. So not going in this, but just tapping it to the edge of the paper. Okay, gonna set that aside. Here I have a piece of Very Vanilla, and it measures 2 5/8 inches by 1/2 inch, and I stamped the Merry Christmas greeting from the Owl Occasion stamp set, and I did that in Early Espresso. Now what we're going to do, taking our scissors, we're just going to create a banner edge, and this greeting will probably fit in the Itty Bitty Banners framelit, so you could skip that step, but I went ahead and I just did it by hand. There we go. Now what we're going to do is the same pounce technique with the crumb cake, just along the edge to make sure it has a little bit of definition. Okay, just like that. Okay, we're going to just flip it over and attach snail to the back. After we've done that, we're going to bring in our primrose petals, stitch satin ribbon, and leaving about 3/4 of an inch hanging over each of the sides. Just gonna trim it off. Then I'm just going to, I can't find my paper piercing mat, so I'm just going to use one of my dies. Poke 2 little holes with my paper piercer so I can put mini brads through. And I actually have one of the ends of my brads. You can see it goes past the banner behind the ribbon. Kind of lets you move the ribbon a little bit. But after I've done that, I'm just going to trim a little bit off the tails, the ribbon, and fray it using my fingers, just pulling some of the loose threads. Okay. Now we're going to bring in some sticky strip. Just going to cut 2 little pieces. These are going to go on top of our brads. And then we're going to take a dimensional, and it's going to go the center of our banner. Going to remove the backing of the sticky strip. And the dimensional. Gonna bring back in that piece that we stamped our evergreen on. Just going to center the banner, pushing the dimensional down first, and then pushing down the sticky strip. Flipping that over, I'm just going to attach some dimensionals to the back of it. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And then bring in our card base. Our card base measures it measures 4 1/4 inch by 8 1/2 inches, scored at 4 1/4 to make a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 square card. We're going to go ahead and take and attach our inside piece first, which was the 4 inch by 4 inch piece of Very Vanilla that we sponged using crumb cake. Now we're going to bring in a piece of the Candlelight Christmas Designer Series paper, and this piece measures 2 1/8 by 4 inches. Just going to attach a little snail, and with the fold at the top, we're going to attach this Designer Series paper towards the left side. Then we're going to bring in our tree and center it on the right side. Okay, and you can leave it just like that. For an added touch, I brought in our basic rhinestones. Just going to cut off 5 of the little ones, and they're connected in a strip, that's why I cut them off. First, we're going to add some of these medium-sized large ones. And I'm just going to put about 4 on there and just kind of spread them apart. Just like that. And I'm just gonna snip these little ones apart. Just like that. And that's my card for you today. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more tutorials coming in my holiday series. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching.